Listen up. I know that you're not in the place that you want to be right now. I know that you feel that no one cares about you from time to time. I know you feel that you're not going to be able to get the most of your life because you have unforeseen circumstances that are happening in your life right now. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to let you know right now that we all got to go through some kind of a challenge in our lives, day in and day out. You got to keep going though. You got to keep putting forth effort. Every sacrifice that you make, every setback that you have had has a reason behind it. Let's talk about sacrifices. Why do we sacrifice? Why must we sacrifice? Ask yourself, am I willing to give up on things that are helping me? Or am I willing to give up on things that are not? I hope that you make a wise decision, because you don't give up on the things that are making you better. You learn to turn away the things that are not. So you have to sacrifice these things that are not building you up. You have to put it aside and leave it there forever. Don't let it come back. Don't let it resurface. Don't let it control you. You take control. You take control of the circumstances. You take control of the outcome. You take control of your life. You have more faith in yourself. You commit and do the things that you must do to get the most results out of your life. This is why you have to keep going. There are going to be distractions from time to time. People are going to get in your way from time to time. You are going to get in your way from time to time. But you have to learn how to get out of your own way and stand up for what you must do. Is it going to hurt? Absolutely. It's not going to always be the best days. You're going to have those most difficult times in your life. You are not going to want to get up out of that bed. You are not going to want to report to work. You are not going to want to deal with people every day. But this is what we do. This is how we get through life. The pain that you're enduring right now, the struggles that you are going through right now in your life, all of these things sometimes are necessary. And this is why you must go through it. I can tell you this, throughout my life and up to this point, I realize who I am. Am I the greatest at what I do? Absolutely not. No one is that great. But we must search for our greatness, because along the way there are going to be mistakes. There are going to be setbacks. You're not going to be the best that you want to be, because you can't be the best that you want to be every day. But that doesn't mean you give up. You thrive to be better, even if you're not. You thrive to work harder when others will not. This is why we must carry on a good fight, ladies and gentlemen. There is no reason for you to think less of yourself. There is no reason for you to doubt yourself. There is no reason to surround yourself with people that don't care enough about you. When we talk about success, do you really want success? Do you really believe success owes you, or do you owe it? The reason why I say this, ladies and gentlemen, because success doesn't owe you, you owe success. Success doesn't work for you, you work for success. And that work takes time. Everything that we do in this life takes time. It's a process. But are you prepared for the test? Are you prepared to fight? Are you prepared to live? Are you prepared to push through it, even when you feel that you can't? This is when you must know that you have all the ammunition you need within you. I know that you get tired. I know that you don't want to carry on. I know sometimes you want to give up. But you don't have permission to give up. You don't have the right to give up. Too many people in the world are walking around right now, and they're looking around and they're depending on people to save them when they can save themselves. You can save yourself. You can save yourself from the misery. You can save yourself from the doubts. All you got to do is stand up and keep going. You fall down, get up, keep going. You feel weak, find strength, but keep going. Because if you don't, you will never make it out. I want you to continue to live your life the best way you can. When you go through the darkness, search for the light. Because dark days will come. Dark days will find a way to blacken your heart, to make you feel less. But I'm here to let you know that you are powerful. You have the wisdom. You have the power within your mindset. You got to turn it up though, and not turn it off. You got to lift your head up and stop looking down. Just see yourself who you are. Know who you are. Know where you come from. If you came from hardships and you're still here, you have power. You have strength. You have courage. All you got to do is use it. Put it out there. Ignite that fire and keep going. Don't you give up now. Don't you say that you don't have it anymore. I know we've been there. I know I've been there. Many people have been there. They didn't think that they could carry on, but they kept going anyway. That says a lot about the individuals that are still here fighting a good fight. That says a lot about you. Now you just gotta keep going. Now you just gotta keep believing. Sometimes those days are gonna come, you just don't think you have it. I know your pain. I know what you're feeling. But you don't have the right to give up now. So please, hold yourself up. Hold yourself accountable. Be disciplined in your life. And keep going. Keep going and keep pushing and keep fighting and keep walking and keep running. And if you can't run, if you gotta crawl, then crawl. But keep going forward. Don't you let someone dictate your life. Don't you let weakness dictate your life. Don't you let excuses dictate your life. And don't you dare be lazy. Apply yourself. Work towards the things that you need in your life. Not just what you want, but what you need in your life. Because we're too busy worrying about the things we want instead of the things that we need. We need faith. And we need power. We need gratitude. And we need to be humble. But we must always stay humble and keep going. Keep it moving, ladies and gentlemen. And from the bottom of my heart, conduct